As the second season began, the McDonald Macks started the first step of what they hope is a long playoff journey by hosting the New Auburn Trojans.
Good afternoon and welcome to sun-soaked Dorais Field in Chippewa Falls. The second season begins. WIAA 8-player football tournament level 1 here with your number 2 seeded McDonald Central Macks against the number 7 seed, the Trojans of New Auburn. Cale Holm, senior signal caller under center, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Give to Dawson Molton, and look out. Molton at the 40-yard line, 45 in a foot race, and they won't catch him. Molton is going to go all the way to the house, 69 yards on one play, and McDonald leads 6-0. Holm, toss play. Dawson Molton following his blocking, burst to the end zone, touchdown, McDonald. It's 13-0. 2nd and 17 now. Further behind the sticks, the Trojans backed up to their own 42-yard line. Sawyer Jones, immediate heavy pressure, throws over the middle. It's intercepted with one hand by Dawson Molton. And Molton sprinting down the sideline, dragged out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Dawson Molton snares it out of the air with a single hand. And McDonald in business once again. 1st and 10 from the Trojans' 34. Best looking drive for New Auburn, stymied by the turnover. Eli Stepp takes it around the right end. Look out, off to the races. So long, Stepp. 34-yard touchdown romp for Eli, and it's 20-0 McDonald.
Great block by Luke right there. I gave him some grief because on the previous Eli carry, he did not finish his block, and Eli got tackled. So great work by Luke.
Learn more about McDonald. Pass to Luke Anderson, and Anderson off to the races. It's going to be a 65-yard touchdown toss on one play, and the Macks right back out in front. And in motion left to right. Jet sweep. This time they do run the reverse. McDonald sniffs it out, snuffs it out. Eli Stepp, Luke Anderson blow it up. Anderson split out to the left. I formation, give straight up the middle. Eli Stepp runs into the referee, knocks him down, and still sprints to the end zone for a 26-yard touchdown. Eli Stepp taking out everyone and taking it to the end zone for 6. Holm brings them up to the line. 1st and 10 from the 32. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Eli Stepp in the backfield. Flared out to Luke Anderson. Anderson, good block for Molton, and Anderson takes off, and look out! So long, Luke Anderson, bye-bye! Ending the quarter with a bang! 68 yards to the house. 3 wide, Cale Holm rolling out to his right, now dodging in the backfield, coming back the other way, looking to tuck and run. Now he'll throw last minute, got him in at the 15-yard line, 5-10 to the end zone, touchdown! Dawson Molton on the ground and through the air. It's 47-6 McDonald. Bobbled Molton back to Cale Holm. Now he's going to throw in a broken play, going to the back corner of the end zone. Wide open, Eli Stepp! And even on a broken play, McDonald scores 49-6 on the 2-point conversion. 3rd and 7 with Crawford in motion left to right. They'll fake it to him on the jet sweep. Cale Holm floats one to the end zone. Wide open touchdown, Luke Anderson. Anderson, a trifecta of TDs, and the 4th touchdown toss of the night for Cale Holm. Cale Holm, counter play, Caden Boose again, and Boose at the 50, 45, 40. Boose inside the 35-yard line, down to the 30, the senior. Desian Matthews in front of him as the fullback. Anderson out to the left. Toss play right side, and Eli Stepp going to throw it back to Holm, and Holm is wide open. The catch, the 5, the end zone, touchdown. Cale Holm on the Philly special from Eli Stepp, and it's 62-6 McDonald. Your final score here at Dorais Field in Chippewa Falls on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Your Chippewa Falls McDonald Central Macks 62, the New Auburn Trojans 13. McDonald moves to 8-1 on the season and advances to a level 2 8-player playoff game on Friday night, right back here at Dorais. And we'll have it for you on WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube and Facebook.
The first playoff victory achieved, but the road to Rapids gets tougher every Friday night. It's level 2, and your McDonald Macks host the Clayton Bears. This is McDonald Macks playoff football on WOGO Sports. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's game time.
And good evening and welcome to Dorais Field in Chippewa Falls. It's level 2, 8-player football action. Mark Halverson, Seth Smiskey, and Grant Smiskey on the field as your McDonald Macks, with just a 1 loss on the season to Gilman at 8-1, take on the 8-2 Clayton Bears. And one of those losses Seth, came at the hands of McDonald 66-0 in week 2, but as we'll hear from the coaches later, everybody throwing that out as Dane Mumm got injured in that game, the talented quarterback who is the straw that stirs the drink for Clayton.
Yeah, I don't know, 66 points, 66-0, one player going to make the difference on that. I don't know, but I myself expect a more competitive game,
right.
But I still think we're going to win by
sure.
a pretty
McDonald
good
a favorite, and you do look at the records. Clayton did go on to go 8-2 and win the conference again. And again, they did lose bad though to Owen Withey, 68-34, not that long ago, just before at the end of the regular season. But winning over Northwood, Solon Springs, 38-12 to get here to level 2 action tonight for the Macks. That lone blemish against Gilman. Not a lot of competitive games really. Apart from that, there really wasn't one. And last week winning over New Auburn by a 62-13 count. But yeah, I think you're right. Dane Mumm is very good and what he can do, but they like to run, and he's their main runner. But the question is, McDonald has a lot of weapons, it seems.
Yeah, we have a lot of weapons, and probably our best all-around weapon is Eli Stepp, and he's gonna shut him down on defense, I think.
So that'll be something we'll watch throughout the night here on WOGO Sports. Again, it's one of 2 games going on, postseason football, on our WOGO Sports YouTube. The other one, Chi-Hi at Wanakee, Caleb Swenson and Alan Dunham with Mike Thompson bringing you that broadcast, not only on YouTube, but also on the radio, FM 103.1 AM 680, WOGO.com, and the live stream on the WOGO.com. We'll hear from the first of 2 coaches' conversations. We'll hear from Richard Crows, the head coach of the Clayton Bears, coming up in 3 minutes on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Location, it's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
There's nothing like a hot shower on a cold morning. Except when that shower isn't hot. If it's time for a new water heater, call the pros at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Wurzgala installs electric heat pump water heaters that save on energy and provide faster recovery time for hot water. Call for details. Make sure there's plenty of hot water for everyone. Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
When you're faced with a challenge of how you respond determines the real winners, Rural Mutual believes that there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Macks pregame on WOGO Sports here at Dorais Field. It's level 2 action of 8-player Clayton and McDonell, and Coach Richard Groves of the Clayton Bears with us. And Coach, you guys ended up having a terrific season.
Yeah, we did all right. We won our 3rd conference title in a row. Battle with injuries most of the year, though, so happy to be where we are right now.
Injuries, and that was the case with your talented quarterback here against the Macks earlier in the season, week 2, and so obviously that didn't feel like it was a true test.
No, there wasn't many things that went right that night for us. McDonald had a lot to do with that. Hopefully we'll look better tonight than what we did the last time.
The only other team, I guess, that got a chink in your armor a little bit was Owen Withey on the season. But how about the taste of the playoffs you guys got last week, and how ready are you for tonight?
I think we're ready. Our guys are ready for a rematch. Played a good Northwood team. We're battle tested. We've been in some tight games. We played tough ball. So
you go back to this McDonald-Clayton rivalry, and yeah, throughout the game earlier in the season, but we had a terrific playoff game at your place, and then that early regular season game, and so been some really close battles between these clubs.
Yeah, there's been some close battles. Last time obviously was not very close,
right.
So we're looking to get one more tough battle tonight.
What is it that makes Dane Mum so special?
He's a phenomenal athlete, great competitor. I mean, it's fun just to watch him compete, all the little things, plays hard, plays tough, plays fast.
And finally, trying to defend McDonald, a lot of weapons, certainly to contend with. I got to tell you, it's one of the more talented backfields I'd seen them have, not only starters, but the depth, too.
Yeah, no kidding. Watching the depth, last time we played them, their seconds came in, they were still very good. I mean, we talked about last time, they had a bunch of sophomores play us 3 years ago, and those kids are still back. They've grown. You can tell they've hit the weight room.
Yeah.
No, they're a good football team, and look forward to playing another good football team tonight.
All right, Coach, we wish you the best tonight, the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.
Head Coach Richard Groves of the Clayton Bears, back with Head Coach Mark Maloney of your McDonald Macks. Yeah, we've got 3 minutes on WOGO. Yes, WOGO Sports. This is Macks football, but before we take and extend that timeout, let me tell you about milk. You got muscle. Athletes of all levels need to train to build muscle and rebuild and repair muscle after they practice and compete. Containing 13 nutrients, white and low-fat chocolate milk's high-quality protein offers athletes an edge over traditional sports and other protein drinks. That's why so many professional athletes include milk as a core part of their training diet and recommend milk for aspiring athletes as well. Learn more at GonnaNeedMilk.com, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
It's Macks football. We'll hear from head coach Mark Maloney in a moment here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Mark Halverson, Seth Smiskey, along with Grant Smiskey on the sidelines tonight. First, though, a great opportunity exists for people who enjoyed sports as participants or by watching a son, daughter, brother, or sister compete in high school sports. You can make significant income while providing a community service by giving back to the games that meant so much to you. By becoming a WIAA licensed official, it gives you the opportunity to be involved, stay in shape, and assist in providing the lifelong lessons proven to be inherent in education-based athletics. Signing up is easy. Simply online at WIAAWI.org and access the Officials tab to get started today. A message from WOGO and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. Macks pregame on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and getting ready for level 2 action in 8-player football. The Macks convincing win, coach, over New Auburn last Saturday afternoon.
Yes, the kids played very, very well, and we got to step it up again. And as each week goes on, the teams are going to get better and better and better. So we got to just keep improving.
Talking to Coach Richard Groves a moment ago. You guys have had a couple of battles with Clayton, one in the postseason, another to start your season a year ago, and you kind of got to throw out that Week 2 game here.
Yeah, I think you're right. They've revamped their offense a little bit, and they got it going over there. So our defense has to play good tonight.
They're going to come at you with the eye of the tiger. If it's any sense, as I talk to the coach, he's like, they're embarrassed about that game, but they know that they feel that they can be much more competitive, much more like those 2 earlier contests you had.
Yeah, I think that's correct, and we got to be prepared for that. So, their quarterback is a great quarterback, and then they put the big guy in the backfield. So we got to be able to contain those guys, and then, our offense just has to keep going. Our offense has been going really, really well. So we got to make sure everybody's in sync tonight.
I said to Coach Stepp, I just think, and he thought so too, the quality of her backfield, your 2 starting running backs and the depth behind it is really impressive.
Yes, Dawson's been playing really well, Eli's playing really well, and Kale back there, and, everybody's pretty healthy, and we got some good receivers with Luke and Ryan, and again, our backups with Isaac back there, and so we're going to be missing Desi, and Matthews won't be suited up tonight. He's got some back issues, but so we'll probably, at our fullback spot, will probably be Noah Smiskey coming in as a sophomore. So,
right.
But we're gonna hope that everybody stays healthy tonight.
Absolutely, Coach. Grant Smiskey will be our sideline reporter tonight, so hopefully it brings us some good luck.
Yes, and he has. So that'll be good to have Grant down there.
Terrific, Coach. We wish you the best. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thanks, Mark.
Head Coach Mark Maloney. We're getting ready for playoff football, level 2 action, 8-player. It's your McDonald Macks playing host to the Clayton Bears. We've got it for you next on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football. It is Macks Football, and this is part of the pregame show, the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, coming shortly. But first, why do so many teenagers play high school sports? Some participate for a sense of being a part of something with a purpose. Some participate for the love of competition or for the lifelong friendships they develop. Very few indicate they participate to get a college scholarship, because the truth is, only about 2 to 3% of all high school athletes receive an athletic scholarship. Whatever the reason for playing, Student athletes enjoy all the benefits of participation, including making better decisions. A message from WOGO Radio and the WIAA, keeping education in sports. This is Macks Football.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Lebrand, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
I'm Jack Strand, and I've partnered with the Czech Law Office. As a quarterback for Bloomer and now at a Division II college, I have learned the importance of having a solid team on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that Attorney Czech brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around 25 years ago. Community has been a big part of that process, and Attorney Czech served as president of both the YMCA board as well as the school board. The Czech law firm motto has always been teamwork. Don't hesitate to join our team.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Rely on Grace Home Respiratory when you need your home medical supplies and equipment. With 24-hour on-call service, Grace Home Respiratory has dedicated, experienced staff to help you when you need it most, improving your quality of life, and now offering free shipping directly to your home. Call Grace Home Respiratory, your local connection for home medical equipment, service, and supplies. 715-832-RESP. Online at ghr-ec.com.
Macks football back at Dorais Field. Mark Halverson, Seth Smiskey, Grant Smiskey on the sidelines. Let's check in. I don't know if he's ready. Grant, are you there? Maybe not. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. All right. And you're back from college. How's college going?
It's great. I'm loving it.
All right. And remind people you're at St. Mary's, I want to say.
Yes, sir. St. Mary's in Winona.
All right. Fantastic. You and your dad saw the Macks last week. So how about a little conversation between the two of you? What about the Macks, what you saw last week, and how are you guys feeling coming into tonight?
I thought on offense they were pretty spot on. There wasn't much wrong there.
Yeah.
Not much that I could pick apart. Defense, they got maybe exposed a little bit by their quarterback.
All right. Tell you what,
that's what I saw.
We better go to the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game. I'll ask both of you. Time for the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Grant, how about it? What's the key to the game?
I think the line really has to communicate. I think Clayton's going to mix in some interesting blitzing concepts, and the offensive line really has to communicate on who's got who.
All right. And Seth?
I think we just got to get out fast. 66-0, probably still on these guys' minds, right? So let's get out fast. Let's step on them a little bit, and then the bad memories will come back.
It's interesting. Richard Crow's the head coach, first-year head coach. He didn't seem to go back to it even when I was trying to move away. So I think it does leave a mark, I guess, to put it that way, to reference the movie Tommy Boy. Hey, tonight's Keys to the Game brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. And again, it's going to be a good one. Level 2 action. They've kind of shaken things up in the 8-player this year, where we're having, the regular season ended, and then you had your own show in terms of explaining the matchups. And so, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, it's really cool, and there's a lot of kids that just want to play football, and this 8-player gives them the opportunity to do that. And I don't think they should be treated any different than anybody else playing football,
Yeah, absolutely. And all right, and Grant, how about you? What's your take on the way that 8-player kind of started early and leading to ultimately that November 15th title game in Rapids?
I think it's cool. I'm glad that we get a little extra football in the playoffs, and I think it's good to get a couple extra games in before we get to the really tough games. So I'm excited to see how they play.
All right, very good. All right, players are lined up. The Macks, the end zone to our right, and Clayton to our left. And we are getting closer to the kickoff for this game. We'll take another break, and when we come back, closer to the starting lineups in football. WOGO Sports, this is Macks Football.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCoop.com.
At Freeze Financial Group, we work with clients to understand their life goals by helping build a definable and measurable path towards financial freedom. Our mission is to help make lives better, clients, team, and community by optimizing true wealth. We are proud to support the McDonald football team. Go Macks! Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Freeze Financial Group is not a broker-dealer and is independent of RJFS. Investment advisory services offered through Raymond James Financial Services Advisors, Inc.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And back at Dorais Field, Mark Halverson and the Smiskies, Seth and Grant. Grant on the field for us tonight as we get set to bring this one to you. As it's 8-2 Clayton against 8-1 McDonell. And should be an outstanding contest tonight, or at least that's what we're anticipating. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. And again, for Clayton, it all starts with, well, let's listen to our public address announcer, Bruce Milsna.
Number 17, playing linebacker, Wayne Thomas. Number 23, playing defensive back, Nathan Peterson. Number 56, playing offensive line, Abe Caesar. Number 64, playing offensive line, Cooper Tyler. Here's number 45, Richard Cole. Dan Gilbertson, Joe Down Jr., Tom Schaefer, and Young.
And now the Macks in the end zone to our right.
McDonald Macks.
Definitely just a different feel when it comes to the old playoffs here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty exciting, and the weather's a little crisper out here. It feels like football tonight.
Let's play ball.
All right, Max introduces a team that's been a tradition for a while now for McDonald, and one remembers on the Super Bowl with the Patriots, the first of the six they won with Belichick and Brady. That kind of started it seemed like, as my memory serves, Seth. So, all right, 12-minute quarters, and same deal, a 35-point advantage running clock. I don't know if it'll go in that direction. It did in week 2 of the season, but again, we've talked a lot about senior quarterback Dane Mumm. He's number 17. You'll see him a lot on your screen here this evening.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I really feel like we're gonna come out swinging, and we got this one.
I think for me as a play-by-play guy, I mean, you have to understore. You're trying to set the drama. There's different times with TV and radio broadcasts.
Sorry for killing,
you don't want to lose the listeners.
I'll stop. but yeah, I
think we had Cardinal volleyball last night, and again, the Cards were heavily favored, but you just never know, right? And that's why they play the game.
For sure, and it's playoffs too. It's just just a different atmosphere, and two of the best games, and not being biased because Grant was on the team, but two of the best games I ever watched was those 2 Clayton games. The one in the playoffs, and then the next season.
Oh, for sure.
Were just phenomenal football games. So
for sure.
And Clayton is coached very well. So.
And first-year head coach Richard Crow is for them this year. But again, Max will kick it off to our left as we get set to bring it to you here. And there is the boot. And fielded at the 15-yard line, and they make their way out past the 25-yard line on the return, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Clayton. And the returner at that time, Raul Rasaran Sanchez, a senior wide receiver.
Last week on defense, Ryan Smisky and Mason Bussey did not start on defense, and they didn't play a lot of defense either. I think they just kind of had a couple things going, and they didn't need to. But tonight they are out there on defense starting.
Grant, I got your mic on all the time, so feel free to jump in as you see fit. We got a handoff on the left side for a short gain right out of the gate. So again, and if it's
is that Caden Boos out there?
Yeah, it is Caden Boos. Dessian's injured.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right.
So, Caden's starting on defense, and Noah's starting on offense at fullback.
Okay, it's good to see Caden getting in there and mixing it up right away.
all right. So that was all right. I don't know if we got the ball carrier in there. That's 66. So that I don't even have him on my roster. Do you have a 66? And that's who's had the first couple of carries here.
So that's an offensive lineman converted to running back. The running back got hurt in the first game of the year.
We got 66 down here, don't we? No, 64.
It's 56 is the ball carrier. 56.
56. Okay, Kane Caceres.
Okay, that makes more sense because we were looking at the roster, and the biggest running back they had on there was 175 pounds. So that makes more sense because they got him listed here.
All right, and third down now. Mumm rolling to his right, looking downfield, fires a long ball, contested, and it's caught inside the 40-yard line.
They're calling him out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Oh, wow. The Macks catching a break there as Alex Young, the talented sophomore wide receiver, almost brought it in. As it's 4th and 6 now. They need to get to the 37. Caceres with 2 carries for 4 yards.
Yeah, and if there's any place we're a little vulnerable, it's what you see right there. Fortunately, we're out of bounds.
Really good coverage by Dawson. He was right on his hip. Just a really nice catch.
And so 4th down, they're going for it. And Mumm now, just a quick kick, though. And then backing up the Cardinals. And Stepp is going to take it the 40, the 45 on the near side. And now looking to readjust midfield and diving forward into Clayton Bear territory for a first down.
Eli was not going out of bounds there. Every yard counts. So, but yeah, so that running back, they got him listed at 255 pounds.
So
that fits what we're looking at out there.
And he is a junior. And how big is he? How tall?
Let's see here, 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11", 255. All right, yeah. So that's
6'1". Sorry, 6'1".
Okay. 6'1", 255. But that explains what Coach was talking about. All right, from the 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Macks. And there's the handoff. Molton off the left side, the 45, the 40. Molton, the 35, the 30. He may go. The 20, the 15, the 10. 5 touchdowns for Dawson Molton. And the Macks are on the scoreboard with 10:25 to go first quarter. And Seth Smisky saying, "I told you so."
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many games now this year we've scored on the opening play of offense, but it's got to be at least 4 or 5 now. I just think these defenses, I mean, the game speed of Dawson Molton is just something that you cannot prepare for.
What is his plans? Anybody know his plans for college? Or?
I have not heard.
Yeah. Cale home now to boot that extra point. Molton is holding. There's the boot. It's on the way, and it's good. A 7-0 McDonald lead. We'll be back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass. All right, now Cale home ready to boot it with the Macks up 7-0 after the 48-yard touchdown run by Dawson Molton, and recovering it at the 15 and taking it right up the middle of the field is the returner again. It looks to be number 14 for Clayton, Isaiah Giblin, a junior wide receiver.
Had a little room there in the middle, but
yeah,
closed up pretty quick.
Now, anybody know Isaac Crawford had done the kickoffs most of the year? Anybody know the story there that Cale's kicking?
I think I just talked to one of the coaches, Coach Chris, and he said that he thinks Isaac's having some problems with his foot.
Okay, and so thanks for that insight. And now Dane Mumm's going to take it on the near side, and the McDonald defense swarming on him. All sorts of jerseys there, including big number 70, Mason Bussey.
Not a lot of room right now for running the ball. So.
Well, I mean, again, what a statement. I mean, they talk about an exclamation point to start the game with that first play from scrimmage touchdown run. And again, like you say, it's been a big part of what the Macks' success has been this year.
Yeah, and I just think they're going to struggle to run between the tackles. But, I mean, maybe, you fire up a short passing game if you got it.
Yeah. All right, so 2nd and 10 now from their own 32, going right to left. Dane Mumm in the pistol, fakes it. Mumm will take it himself. The 35, the 39-yard line, a gain of 7 on the play for the talented senior, and creates a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, just an option play there. He just faked it and pulled it, and away he went. So there was some room there.
Grant, wouldn't you agree that's when he's at his most dangerous?
Absolutely. He reads the defense really well, and they're pretty creative with pulling guards, so he has a lead blocker in front of him most times.
So 3rd down and 3, a big 3rd and 3 for the Macks, looking to just kind of blow out the candle of hope for Clayton here early as the clock ticking towards the 9-minute mark of quarter number 1. Also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel, on the radio, Chahai's at Wanakee, still scoreless. 3rd down and 3, Mumm in the pocket. Here comes the pressure, and he's got his receiver on the right side, and he completes it for a 1st down out to near midfield, and that one going to number 13, Aiden Schradel, a freshman.
There is some laundry on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly.
No, number 9, right? That was Marcus Zemke, a freshman.
Yeah, they're going to get a legal formation on Clayton.
All right, so bring it all back. They were at the 39-yard line with a 3rd and 3, but illegal formation is the early indication.
Did they have 4 wide receivers split or out on that, Grant, or did they have a back in the backfield?
I didn't see what it was for.
And now he's saying the illegal procedure, so they'll take it back to the 34. So a 5-yard penalty.
Okay. And those are, that's just that is such a killer for Clayton.
Yeah.
I mean, when every down, every yard counts, to take away a 1st down and then go back 5 yards, that's tough.
Instead of 3rd and 3, 3rd and 8 now for the Bears. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or at any office insured by NCUA. 3rd down and 8 now for Dane Mumm from the pistol. And another flag is thrown from deep in the McDonald secondary.
Before the penalty was called.
Timeout beforehand. All right, so we'll take a break as well with the Macks up 7-0, a big 3rd and 8 for Clayton. When we come back on WOGO Sports, this is Macks Football.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
There's nothing like a hot shower on a cold morning. Except when that shower isn't hot. If it's time for a new water heater, call the pros at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Wurzgala installs electric heat pump water heaters that save on energy and provide faster recovery time for hot water. Call for details. Make sure there's plenty of hot water for everyone. Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
While we were waiting to come back, they started a little early, and McDonald pass rush getting to Dane Mumm, but we got a flag again.
Yeah, Clayton trying to do a little trickery with they pitched it to the running back, and it looked like he was going to throw the ball, but there was flags flying.
Well, it's second straight illegal procedure, so 10 yards and penalties after they had 3rd and 3. It's now 3rd and 13, but it looked like, was it Caleb Leet? I thought Caleb Leet got in there.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and so now we go, again, it was the 34, and then this is, I don't understand really. How did it get penalized? Because that seemed like they just tacked on 11. It was at the 34, now it's at the 23.
We declined the penalty.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, thanks. And now there's the quick kick after the sack of 11 yards by Caleb Leet, contending for our defensive player of the game with that effort. And the Macks going to get good field position at the 44-yard line. So the sack of minus 11 by Caleb Leet. Am I correct on that, Grant? That's who I thought it was.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. All right.
It on that punt, Eli had no idea where that ball was. He's lucky it didn't bounce off him.
Yeah, right. All right, from their own 44-yard line now. The Macks leading it 7-0. Mark Halverson and the Smisky guys here, and we've got Noah Smisky as a backup running back in place of Desian Matthews tonight. And then there's the pitch out to the near side. Going to keep it to Dawson Molton. Why not? He had a 48-yard touchdown run in his very first carry, and he gets it across midfield, and a good first down gain. The early diagnosis here, Seth and Grant, is, wow, that McDonald offensive line able to do what it wants here in the first couple of plays.
Yeah, they're getting out, and they got a wall in front of Dawson, and Clayton actually got to the ball a little bit better that time. They had some bodies around it, but still, hey, six yards, we'll take that.
So now a 2nd down and 3. If you can't get a touchdown on your carry, then a 7-yard run is pretty good. The I formation step, and then Molton, the deep back, behind Cale Holm, and there's the handoff, pounding away for the first down again, and working Dawson Molton hard, as he has been the tailback all 4 years, and you played with him, Grant. Talk about the kind of running back Dawson is.
Dawson, he's just a really tough kid, and he can fly. Everybody knows he's fast. Really tough kid, great teammate. Always nice to be around.
Yeah. So back-to-back 7-yard runs. He's, again, game in average about 14 a carry. That's the first down of the night. And that's another McDonald first down brought to you by Ashley Construction, your first choice for a custom home. Learn more at ashleyconstruction.co.
Another thing to note, they've kind of been putting 2 guys on Luke, so I'd like to see a shot to
Cale
Ryan
Holm
at
on the
some
left
point.
side goes to Anderson. Anderson moving ahead to the 35-yard line with a nice first down gain again. And Luke by far has been the #1 receiver, 23 catches, 533 yards on the season.
And it looks like we are a little bit short, but, hey, this is like just good, efficient offense. 6, 7, 8 yards of play. It's what we really like to see.
Well, that was first down, though.
No, didn't move the 6.
Oh, okay. It says 2nd and 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm saying that was a first down pass. 2nd and 3 now, and receiver in motion, Molton, and then they're going to blow the whistle on that one. What happened, Grant?
I think he had some movement early.
I didn't see a flag. Oh, is there a flag down? I heard the whistles go.
It's actually offsides on the defense.
Huh. Nothing's going right for Clayton right now.
No, definitely not. That's tough.
So now 10 yards in penalties, and also, as we mentioned, that 11-yard sack earlier, and that's McDonald's second first down. Freeze Financial Group in Chippewa Falls helps their clients build a definable and measurable path towards financial freedom. Go Macks from Freeze Financial Group. First down for the Macks from the 30. And the handoff, Eli Stepp going to pound his way right into the heart of that Clayton defense, and they do a good job on him that time.
So, Grant, you were saying they were doubling up Luke a little bit, huh?
There were a couple plays where they had
Okay.
2 guys on Luke, one
Okay.
kind of up close to him and one guy kind of over the top.
Yep.
Gain of 3 for Eli. Step before he was wrapped up by Kane Casares. And Casares also their big fullback they go to on offense. 2nd and 7 for the Macks. 5:15 to go here in this first quarter. McDonald up 7-0 on the drive. I formation. Cale Holm rolling to his right. He'll look. He's got his receiver. Ryan Smisky tackled inside the 10. Another McDonald first down.
Yeah, Ryan running a good 2 yards in front of the defender there, and that was a good throw by our quarterback. Put it right on target.
And a 17-yard gain. Ryan, the second leading receiver for the Macks, as they get yet another first down in this first quarter on the drive. And right at the 10, can't get a first down. It would be in the end zone. So Cale Holm under center. Step in Molton, split backfield. Molton to the near side, takes it around the 5-yard line, and then a gang tackle by Clayton. The Bears limit him and keep him from the end zone.
Clayton's starting to stiffen up a little bit. That outside doesn't seem to be as there quite as much as it was earlier.
Right. Yeah, maybe a gain of 4. We'll call it that's the fewest yards Molton's had. He had 48-yard touchdown run, 7, and there's 4. So 2nd down and goal for the Macks from the 6-yard line. Smisky off to the left side, Luke Anderson to the right. Cale Holm under center, Eli step, and Molton behind him, I formation. Then Eli off to the left, pitch out to Molton to the far side. He's going to dash for the end zone and get in there. Touchdown, and the Macks lead at 13-zip.
Well, I spoke too soon. I guess there is a lot of room to run on the outside. They kind of motioned Eli out, and that I think Clayton might have been thinking pass, and there just wasn't the help over there.
With 4:02 to go in the first quarter, the Macks go up 13-0. Well, again, I did my best to build up early that this would be dramatic and competitive, but there's the low snap. Molton, the boot by Holm, and it is off to the left. So the Macks still lead it 13-0. Back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
Winning.
All right, WOGO Sports, and again, good to have you with us here tonight. As the Macks lead at 13-0, we've got Chai and Wanakee, and that one's still scoreless, so that's an encouraging report from outside of the Madison area, huh?
Yeah, because that's what, 8 playing in 1?
Right, exactly, yeah. So, and a preferred walk-on Badger recruit, kind of a pass rushing specialist as well as the, it looked to be 19 on the kick return. I don't have a 19. I don't know if I missed the number. Was it Dane Mumm, maybe 17? Dane Mumm, the quarterback, I think. So, all right. Hey, Grace Home Respiratory has a wide variety of home medical supplies and equipment for sale or rental, and a caring staff ready to answer any question. Grace Home Respiratory in Altoona. All right. So, I don't know. Grant, if you were the Clayton quarterback or coach, what would you be looking for here? Because you got a 13-0 deficit for Clayton.
Well, we're giving them a pretty big cushion on the outside, and they went to the stop earlier. I go back to that.
All right, Mumm from the pistol. He goes back to pass, and now he's really intending to run and taking it. That original line of scrimmage to the 22, and the Macks defender, Seth, jumping in on him. Mason Bussey.
Yeah, not a lot there, and I think, like Grant was saying, Clayton let's start throwing the ball around a little bit if you want to move it. But
they're not big throwers, though.
Yeah.
If you look at the numbers
Yeah.
statistically, and maybe they haven't needed to, because really in their 8 wins, I mean, they've won, maybe not as comfortably as McDonald, but a loss of 1 on the play. So 3 carries for 6 yards for Dane Mumm. The Macks doing a good job on him tonight. And Mason Bussey also somebody who's wanting to contend for that defensive player of the game.
I think Grant Sokup gets half of that sack as well.
Yeah, okay. And Mumm out of there after the fake and getting to the 21 and nothing doing. So no gain on the play. So the Macks really stymieing Clayton and doing what they really functioning at will offensively here, Seth.
Yeah, there's just nowhere for them to go. I mean, they've had one positive play, and that was that option play. Other than that, I mean, they've been sticking them at the line.
Caleb Leet into the game for the Macks. 8-player football level 2 action. Looking at the winner of this one meets the winner of Flambeau and Frederick. Both were big winners last Saturday afternoon. Big 3rd and 11 now. And Dane Mumm fires down the sideline, incomplete, and Isaac Crawford out with the coverage there on number 14, Isaiah Giblin, the junior. How did that one look to you, Grant?
I think if the ball would have been a little bit more towards the sidelines, he would have had a chance, but just overthrow right there.
What was your own comfort level about throwing a ball like that?
I liked it a lot. I had a receiver that could pretty much go up and get any pass.
Yeah, you had some good receivers during your time, that's for sure. All right, so 4th and 11, and there's the boot. And nobody back for McDonald. It's going to take a Clayton roll all the way inside the 25 and then land at about the 21 or 22-yard line. So a long punt from 21 to 21. So do the math, that's a 58-yarder. How about that?
Oh, that is impressive for high school for sure. And you know,
that's the best thing of the night, though, right now for Clayton is a 58-yard punt.
Their punter.
So now McDonald looking at the fact, all right, you put a challenge. We've got our worst field position. Instead of starting in Clayton territory or deep in McDonald territory toward the 50, back to the 21. See if they can take the length of the field and make this a 20-0 game.
Yeah, I think Maloney's going to take a shot. Somewhere in this drive, he's going to take a shot.
Okay.
I don't think he minds at all getting 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, a play, but
all right.
Somewhere he's going to take a shot.
Dawson Molton and Luke Anderson off to the right. Eli Stepp, the lone back, and now in motion Molton. And they'll hand it to Molton going around the left side and turn forward and make his way past the 25 to the 27 or so for a gain of 6 on the play inside of 2 minutes to go here first quarter.
They actually defended that play pretty well.
Yeah.
Kind of a jet sweep, and with Dawson's speed, I thought he was going to be able to make that corner, but they had it.
Molton on the season, 83 carries for over 1,370 yards.
Clayton's playing a little risky right now with that jet. They're blitzing one of the guys that's supposed to be covering one of the receivers.
Okay.
2nd and 4 for the Macks on the march from left to right, and the handoff. Molton again, trouble getting up to the 30-yard line. Going to be short of that first down. Need to get to the 31 for that. See if they mark it at the 30, so a gain of 3. He's up over 80 yards in the night with 81 officially.
So Clayton right now is selling on the run. And perfect time to hit Luke up over top.
My correction, 1,137 yards for was the actual 1,137 for Dawson Molton on the season. All right, so 3rd and short for McDonald. We'll call it 3rd and a long one. The handoff up the middle, and pounding his way is Eli Stepp, and he's going to get a McDonald first down.
Good tough running by Eli. And as a football coach, if you can give the ball to your fullback and he can get a first down and 6-7 yards, that you really like to see that.
That reminded me of a Cam Scadaboo run right there.
Yes.
Eli just put his head down and pretty much ran over the guy that tried to meet him in the hole.
He's all the rage. Tori Check does color with me on volleyball. She's got him on her fantasy football team, and she's loving the results he's getting. That's the 4th first down for McDonald.
It's fun to watch, especially a rookie play
like
that.
Well, you know about the running back shelf life. It's in their 20s. And Dawson Molton off to the races. He's going to take it to the house. 61 yards, and Dawson Molton's second score of the game, and the Macks lead it 19-0.
I don't know what happened there. I think, Grant, they bid on it, but there was absolutely nobody.
Yeah, great work. They faked the dive right there, so I think everybody kind of sells out on the dive, but the offensive line also did a good job of getting up to second level, and Kale timed that pitch perfectly.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at the clock, that's not 53, that's 5.3 seconds, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. So that's with just a little bit of time left here in the quarter. So Kale Holm going to try, and then Dawson Molton, it was a bad snap, and he tosses it to Holm. You don't want to let them score an extra point. I think the Packers faced that earlier in their game against Dallas. All right, so 2 failed extra points. We got something to work on in that department.
For sure.
But
That's,
still, McDonald leads at 19-0. Back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder, 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 bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Again, thanks to all of our advertisers making this broadcast possible. Not only our game, but Chippewa Falls at Waunakee, which is still scoreless. Also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on the radio on FM 103.1, WOGO.com tonight and on Facebook. And we're getting for Kale Holm ready to boot this one. Highlights for you at halftime and in the post game. And McDonald with a 19-0 lead. There's the boot inside of the 10, a little better one for Kale this time. And there's the return by Isaiah Giblin, the junior wide receiver defensive back for Richard Crow's Clayton Bears past the 20-yard line.
Just a lot better kick coverage this year than we've had in past years. They do a good job.
Well, you know, it's every face, right? Again, referencing the Packers, we've learned through even postseason defeat a few years back to San Francisco, offense, defense, and special teams. A quarter in the books. It's McDonald 19 and Clayton nothing. And Seth Smiskey's prediction of a lopsided affair is panning out so far on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
We love having you on our broadcast, McDonald, but Chi-Hi just took a 7-0 lead over 1 seed Waunakee. It's Chi-Hi 7 and Waunakee nothing. Also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook as well as on WOGO Radio. 1st and 10 from the 23 for Clayton as we start this second quarter.
Start on Clayton to start the first quarter.
Yeah, it's just, you know, and that's got to be so frustrating as a coach. It's just they've had, I bet, at least 4 penalties now, and that's just a killer. It's not how you want to start off.
They have had 4. The one was declined because of 11-yard sack, so I don't know that that's better. But back to the 18, 1st and 15 now for the Clayton Bears. And boy, that number 60, is it 60? So they got some big offensive linemen out there, though, for Clayton, trying to create some holes. And the handoff, and the running back able to break his way out to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, running back actually, is that Mum?
That is actually the other guy,
The other
Brody
guy.
Curtis. And
Okay.
so a 7-yard gain for Brody. He's the
Yeah.
5'10", 175-pounder. But that's why I was confused when Coach was talking about the big guy. I was like, well, what do
Okay.
you mean the big guy? And so, yeah, he's their second leading runner behind Dane Munn.
Okay, yeah, and he was he actually got to the second level.
Yeah,
So.
and he is a talented receiver, too. So, all right, 2nd down and 8 now for Clayton. And the handoff, again, going to go to Curtis in a short gain of 1, maybe 2, creating a 3rd down. What's your reaction, Seth and Grant? Chi-Hi up 7-0 at number 1 seed Wanakee. How about that?
Yeah, that is surprising.
Yeah.
Being that it's 8 versus 1.
Yes? Grant?
Yeah, I know that kind of near Wanakee, they don't see a whole lot of the double wing.
That's one of the things Caleb and I were talking about, gave the Cards a fighter's chance tonight. So, all right, 3rd down. They need to get to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 7. Dane Mumm going to throw a screen pass incomplete, and some good coverage by Luke Anderson out there on number 2, Alex Young.
Yeah, good coverage, and he was under major duress.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of hope for that play there.
So Dane Munn is now 0 for 3 on the night. Creates a 4th down, but I don't even know if the Lions head coach would go for this, So Dan Campbell. He might, though. He might. Yeah. I'm not ruling it out. So 4th and 7 from their own 26. They need to get to the 33. Munn likely the quick kick. And there it is, a very short snap, and there he'll boot one. It's not going to go 58 yards. Eli Steps is going to catch it to the 32, and here comes the return. Eli out of there, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45. Eli Stepp breaking free. He's going to go to the house all the way. Touchdown. Eli Stepp takes it 68 yards. The Macks lead at 25-0.
Yeah,
That's going to be coming back.
I didn't see the flag.
Yeah, there was definitely a block in the back, and I was like, oh, did he see it? And the flag came on right away.
I saw one block in the back and one blind side block.
Okay, so.
But can't we overrule that because it was such an exciting play? And what about my call, guys?
Yeah, between college and pro, and I mean, it's rare that there isn't a flag on a punt return or kick return.
It is one of the more exciting plays, right?
It definitely is.
Yeah.
But it gets to the point, it's just like, why do we do this? Because there's a penalty all the time.
All right, so that's the first penalty of the night on the Macks, who lead it not 25-0, but 19-0. And they'll take over just inside their own 40-yard line with more than 60 yards to pay dirt, with 10:38 to go second quarter. Still leading comfortably 19-0. And Clayton they must have a first down, right? I'm sure that I've just statistically, I
don't know.
I don't know if they did. Yeah.
No, that one, there was a penalty.
You're right. They don't have a first down. Okay, I was just kind of doubting myself. From the 40-yard line, the handoff, Eli Stepp. Have to get to close to midfield. They'll basically call the line of scrimmage the 40.
Yeah, and that was probably their best defensive play of the night.
Yep.
There wasn't a lot of room there.
And a gain of basically 1 on the play for Eli. 3 carries for 13 yards on the night for the senior. Fighting for Chippewa Falls on the field as a coach in the courtroom, Dave Check in the Check Law Office, making you part of the team. Grant?
Clayton's always kind of stacked the box against us and made it hard to run between the tackles. And they were putting 2 guys on Luke, but they've kind of put another guy in the box.
All right, 2nd and 9 now for Cale Holm and company. And faking, and then the handoff, Eli Stepp, the 45 midfield. He's going to go into the secondary, and he's going to knock down at the 34-yard line. So a great run for Eli of 25 yards and a McDonald first down.
For a second there, I thought he had a home run, and it was like, the movie where you got a small boat and there's 2 bigger boats coming together, and is he going to make it through or not? And he did not. But for a second there, I thought he was going to.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Dawson Molton can get some of the highlights, but it's, both of them is quite the 1-2 punch for McDonald now from the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 with the Macks leading at 19-0 already. On the move, right to left. Holm, pitch out, far side, Dawson Molton. Molton picking his hole, inside the 30, still on his feet, spinning, and they'll finally get him on that far side at about the 26 or 27-yard line.
What stood out to me that play was Mason Bussey. He was out there. It almost looked like he was blocking two guys, one with each arm. So good job by Mason, able to get out and make some room.
8-yard run, and that brings Dawson Molton up to 150 yards and 3 touchdowns on the night of 48-6 and 61 yards.
I'm surprised they haven't thrown it here. It's, it seems like it's been a while since they've thrown the ball. I thought they'd do it sooner.
Huh, interesting, yeah. 2nd down and 2, and the handoff, Molton across the 25 down to about the 24, close to that 1st down. Original line of scrimmage, the 34, need to get to the 24, and it's going to be just short, maybe a gain of 1 on the play for Molton.
Yeah, it's just, they have a good...
Wanakee has scored, so it's 7-6. They're looking to tie it here.
Yeah, they have a good stop and then give up 10. So...
Right. So 3rd and 1 for the Macks with clock ticking toward 8 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Looking to build on a 19-0 lead, and Clayton even still looking for their first down. They've had it 3 times, and there's a lot of laundry on the field.
False start, Grant.
Guilty of that penalty multiple times in high school. I started to lean forward before the ball would be snapped, and timing, that's a timing thing right there.
Yep, that sounded like quarterback confession for you there. So.
Yeah.
All right, so a 5-yard penalty, a Max 2 penalties for 15 yards on the night, on the move. And instead of 3rd and 1, it's more like 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah. We could pretty much run any play we've ran all night and get the 1st down. So.
All right, I formation behind home. And he'll roll to his right, looking down the field. He's got his receiver, and there's the catch. Touchdown for Luke Anderson, and the Macks lead at 25-0.
Really nice ball by Kale that time. He put it right where it needed to be, and Luke did have a little space, but, Kale rolling to his right, great throw.
He is 3 for 3 on the night. He's got completions of 7, 17, and now 30 yards on the touchdown.
We'll see if we can get this extra point.
Trying for that extra point.
Yeah.
There's the boot from the quarterback himself, and it's good. And the Macks lead it 26-0. Back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
All right, this is Macks Football. Mark Halverson along with Seth Smiskey, Grant Smiskey on the sidelines, and our video producer Sam Aberley here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel as the Macks lead it 26-0 with 7:40 to go, just the middle of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, we've seen this quite a bit this year, so I'm not too terribly surprised, but you never know with playoffs.
It drops the kick return, and then recovering it out of there and squirting ahead to about the 24 or 25-yard line is the returner Isaiah Giblin, the junior. And Clayton now, first things first, before they think about scoring, thinking about a 1st down at least.
Yeah, and I'd be thinking about the snap count as well. Let's not get a penalty right off the bat. Let's line up correctly and try not hurting ourselves.
Right at the 25-yard line, the technicians at your local employee-owned Kurth Heating and Cooling are the experts when it comes to keeping your home comfortable all throughout the year. Kurth Heating and Cooling. just to clarify, even though it's the postseason, we still could get a running clock in the second half. So we'll see how that pans out here. 26-0 McDonald because of the missed extra points, not quite on track at up to 28 or so right now. And the running play, not much going on there.
Yeah, Ryan in on that immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, with Clayton, there was a...
Got a lot of Macks contending. Well, you know what? Actually, as I look at it now, as we reshake for the postseason, we do not have a defensive player of the game in the...
Okay.
We can do it unofficially. We don't officially have that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you ever see Mike Tomlin, but he has a lot of good one-liners. And I remember one night he said something like, we got to stop kicking our own butts and start kicking theirs.
That is a good one.
You know, and that's what Clayton's got to do. They got to clean up their game a little bit here.
Hopefully Tomlin doesn't have good one-liners Sunday night against the Packers. There's the long pass. Oh, and almost pulled in by Aiden Schradel, the freshman, incomplete, as Dane Munn is now 0 for 4 through the air tonight.
Yeah, about six inches.
Yeah.
6 inches shorter, and he has that ball.
Is that, guys, is that the McDonald, their overall biggest weakness is the pass defense? I know the rush is good.
Yeah, I would say they are stout up front, and they have some phenomenal backers. But the other thing is a lot of times you're on an island. Like, you don't have safety help. So it is tough.
What do you think, Grant?
I think we peak a little bit. We're peeking in the backfield, looking at the play action, and that kind of gets to us sometimes.
All right, 3rd down and 9 from the 26-yard line, 6:45 to go here in the first half. And
timeout, Clayton.
Timeout, Clayton. We'll take a break as well. WOGO Sports, this is Macks Football.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
I'm Jack Strand, and I've partnered with the Czech Law Office. As a quarterback for Bloomer and now at a Division II college, I have learned the importance of having a solid team on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that Attorney Czech brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around 25 years ago. Community has been a big part of that process, and Attorney Czech served as president of both the YMCA board as well as the school board. The Czech law firm model has always been teamwork. Don't hesitate to join our team.
What are
all right, WOGO Sports, and 3rd down and 9. And Munn is going to get sacked back at the 20-yard line. And Eli stepped there, as you said in the pregame about his defense.
Yeah, Eli blitzed that play, and nobody touched him, and he was in there so fast that play didn't have a chance. So.
All right, so kind of going backwards there from the 26-yard line. Second sack of the night, that one for loss of 6. And Eli getting credit for that one, and it creates a 4th and long and an obvious punting situation. Well, you know, they say defense wins championships, and it always certainly starts there, and the Macks defense is shining brightly tonight as Eli's going to chase this down and haul it in about the 38-yard line. And they'll get it up to the 45 midfield, and then several different Clayton Bears tackle him just barely into Clayton territory after a 13-yard return.
So Bruce next to us, he's keeping us supplied with snacks.
Yes.
Just handed the cheese over.
Oh my, okay.
Yeah.
I presume this is venison sausage, right?
Earlier,
Okay. Can we get this at River Country Co-op, or is this your personal stash? But the cheese, I imagine, so.
Yeah, I think McDonald's just going to keep doing what they're doing, just methodically, working the ball down the field and take a shot every once in a while to Luke.
Well, right now 26-0, and again, if you could shorten the game in the second half with a running clock, why not? You got more weeks of competition. The winner of that Flambeau Frederick, and then Holm get a late pitch, and he's going to get it off on the right side and going off to the races. Eli Step, what a run all the way down inside the 20-yard line for the Macks.
That has got to be one of the latest pitches I've ever seen.
That was late, yeah. So it was from the 49 down to the 18, a 31-yard run that Step gets credit for.
Grant, he had to have been past the line of scrimmage when he actually pitched that ball, right?
It was right at it, and Eli delivered a pretty massive hit at the end of that play.
I saw that. I feel bad for that kid.
31-yard run for Eli on that one.
That was another Cam Scadaboo-esque.
Update on chat. We can tell who's your favorite non-Packer NFLer. 14-7, Cardinals scored again. They had a long quarterback run, so they're leading at number 1 Wanakee in this Division I action. But we've got our own play here as Dawson Molton inside the 10-yard line before he's horse-collared down, or at least close to that, by number 14, Isaiah Giblin. After the original line of scrimmage was the 18, they'll put it at the 10, an 8-yard run. He's got 159 on the night for Dawson.
I think right now, I mean, it's just kind of a little bit of a chess match, and we run outside. They try to remedy that. We go up the middle. You know, they do not have an answer right now.
Right.
And the score reflects that.
And you were right. I mean, in the pregame, I was trying to sell competitiveness as much as I could, but I would start the fire, Grant, and your dad just would put the cold water on it. So. And there's the handoff. Eli Stepp pounding his way towards about the 5-yard line for the Macks on the second and short. He does get the first down for the Macks. Their 7th of the night to none for Clayton on the evening. I can tell you that look for Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. These could be football or volleyball. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. I don't know when my coworker Caleb Swenson sleeps. I mean, the guy, I tell you, all the stuff he does behind the scenes for what we're doing here. So the handoff up the middle. Dawson Molton, his 4th touchdown on the night. Molton takes it in from 6 yards out, and the Macks go up 32-0.
And in the room Dawson had right there, you're starting to get the feeling that they're starting to wave the white flag a little bit, because there was a lot of room, and he actually almost like stopped, redirected.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of bodies getting to the ball.
All right, so and we've got miscue on the extra point attempt. That'll be something for the Macks to work on between this one and next week. We'll be back in half a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
We're saying about Post Glass and Mirror.
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Rely on Grace Home Respiratory when you need your home medical supplies and equipment. With 24-hour on-call service, Grace Home Respiratory has dedicated, experienced staff to help you when you need it most, improving your quality of life, and now offering free shipping directly to your home. Call Grace Home Respiratory, your local connection for home medical equipment, service, and supplies. 715-832-RESP. Online at ghr-ec.com.
The Macks leading at 32-0 here. 8-player level 2 football from Dorais Field. Mark Halverson with Seth Smisky and his son Grant. Grant, the 4-year starter quarterback the last 4 years, but Cale Holm taking over in that regard. Now 32-zip, 4:07 left, and Cale also taking the kicker duties as Isaac Crawford some foot issues, although Isaac's been out there in the secondary. There's the boot from Cale. It puts his toe into it. And this one taking it about the 6-yard line, and the return up the middle, and a good job by the Macks special teams to end that one in a hurry. And looks like number 4 from McDonald, Noah Smisky, the youngster, the sophomore out there with the tackle.
Yeah, Noah's he played some special teams last year, but this year he's just really his special teams play is very good.
He's got a Noah's for the football.
Oh boy. Yes, he does. He gets down there fast, and he's not afraid to hit somebody.
Now you talk about defense. Now Dane Mumm is off to the right side, so we've got a different quarterback, and they're going to try to get it to Mumm in a hurry. And the quarterback is number 13, Aiden Schradel, the freshman, trying to get something shaken up here, but whistle. What do we have? A flag, Grant?
Yeah, I think it was a false start. Pretty sure it was. So, yep.
All right, and so
that was a false start on Clayton.
All right, so 20 yards and penalties. They've had 5 of them. 1 was declined, and so now from just past the 10-yard line, again, not only pitching a shutout, but not even surrendering. Love to get to halftime without giving up a first down. How about that for a goal? And now they'll try to this play, and they get Schradel completes the pass, and then Luke Anderson with the hit on Dane Munn. So trying to get Munn out of the quarterback position, functioning as a receiver here.
Just, he caught the ball, but Luke was right there, and he put a good hit on him.
He did. But that's the first completed pass. They go from the 10 to the 17.
Both those plays, the quarterback looked at number 17 and only number 17.
Yeah, right. Well, he is a freshman. Yeah. But, Alex Aiden Schradel. And now, incomplete pass.
And it was actually, a little bit better ball, and he had room to catch that. He's just not getting his feet set just because there's such a heavy pass rush.
Eli blitzed again, and he put a pretty big hit on the quarterback right there.
All right, so the gain of 6 on the completed pass before that. And it creates a 3rd and 9 now for Clayton. 3:20 to go here in the half, trailing at 32-0. Postseason football. Clayton had lost in week 2 of the season to the Macks on this very field, 66-0. Schradel's pass blocked. It's going to be dived on, but it was a forward pass, incomplete, and that creates a 4th and 9 now for Clayton. So
that was Mason Bussey getting his hands up there.
It's more of a paw, a big paw.
A big paw up there.
Any further indication on Mason's college? Anybody know? Or
I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I knew there was a little bit of Division I interest as well.
Yep. And we'll see what happens here. See if any, with these games going in the playoffs, and and then a lot of
4th and 9.
Maybe when seasons start to come to an end in college.
Dane Munn is going to land at about the 41-yard line of Clayton, and then out of bounds on the far side, so not his longest punt from the 16-yard line, going about 25 yards, and then rolling out of bounds at the far side. So the Macks, good position, could pass that 35 mark in terms of points with 3:10 to go here in this first half. Holly Bovey of Caldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors has been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley for 25 years. You can call her at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook.
Yeah, you don't really realize how big Mason is till you're standing next to him. And the thing is he's got room for growth. Okay. So if he's 275, 285, whatever he is right now, I think you could get him up there in no time.
Cale Home on the handoff. Dawson Molton, the 40, the 35, the 30. He's going to break it. He's into the secondary. He's going to go all the way. Dawson Molton, touchdown. And the Macks now lead at 38-0 with 3:01 to go in the first half.
Yeah, just weaving. That's all he was doing. It was fun to watch. And then he put on the brakes, and then away he went. So really fun run to watch there.
I want to ask you, if we don't get the chance now, Grant, remind me, but Grant, Seth, the idea of the guys in terms of, you love winning. But, I mean, Seth, you're hungry for, you've been saying a couple times to me, you'd like a competitive game, as Cale's getting ready to boot this one here. And there is the kick, and it is up. That one looked good, and it is. And we're back in a minute. We'll talk more about competitiveness and keeping your mental focus. This is WOGO Sports coverage of Macks football.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCoop.com.
At Freeze Financial Group, we work with clients to understand their life goals by helping build a definable and measurable path towards financial freedom. Our mission is to help make lives better, clients, team, and community, by optimizing true wealth. We are proud to support the McDonald football team. Go Macks! Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Reese Financial Group is not a broker-dealer and is independent of RJFS. Investment advisory services offered through Raymond James Financial Services Advisors, Inc.
All right, so with 3:01 to go in this first half, it's 39-0 McDonald. They have scored 6 touchdowns, 5 of them by Dawson Molton. One was a 30-yard touchdown pass to Luke Anderson. So I don't know that he's had 5 touchdowns in the game this year, has he, Dawson? And this one's going to go at about the 16-yard line and taking it up the middle on the return. Looked to be Raul Rasaran Sanchez, number 15. And so what about that, Grant, in terms of the focus and the kind? I mean, how hungry are the guys? I mean, they did. They have a loss. They lost to Gilman, and certainly that's always, I think, in the back of their mind in terms of the level they're going to need to play at some point, right?
Yeah, and pressure is like a real thing, and they really haven't. I mean, they played Gilman, but they were kind of down most of the game, so they haven't really had to play with any pressure yet this year.
And I think that's another question too that can get brought up in sports sometimes, as the pass from Schradel, and Aiden Schradel has taken over at quarterback. He's just a freshman for Coach Richard Crows, as again, Clayton trying to find that first down before the second half, as they had completed out to the 32 and a gain of 4. I didn't catch the receiver. I don't know if anybody did, but
I could not see it. But you know, the thing is too is we don't see a lot of third and 8, 3rd and 9. You know, and when you're not getting 6, 7, 8, 20, 30 yards of carry.
I mean, it is what it is, and they're at the 8 player, and they want to go to 11 player next year. And Schradel, the tall freshman, and he's going to complete one here on the near side, and Isaac Crawford's frustrated with that. It was completed out to Isaiah Giblin.
But yeah, you know, I don't know if it's not like panic mode sets in, but you know, there's an uneasiness to that, you know, where you got to really dig in and figure things out, and we just haven't haven't encountered a lot of that this year. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how we respond.
Yeah. So Clayton getting their first down of the night on those, and that seems to be Schradel's thing, and he's going to launch a long one, incomplete for Dane Munn on the far side, stopping the clock. The clock now continuing to run with this 39-0 score here, final minute before the first half. But again, yeah, it's just something to talk about, you know, and think about as the second half plays out, and we'll have a running clock. And Clayton, obviously, though, going to a guy who is more of a thrower maybe than Dane Munn. Dane's a talented runner, option guy, but you know, Schradel's got a pretty good arm on him, and again, just for a freshman.
And Munn, he did have a step on Luke there, just a little underthrown.
Right. And Munn is a talented athlete, and going to catch it in the far side, and Luke Anderson going to take down the receiver. It's 13 or 14 here, or 17. Dane Munn again. So
I think another part of being up is we've had to run 1 2-minute drill this year, and a drill can be very obviously extremely important, and especially as we continue to go in the playoffs, we don't really have any experience in that.
Yeah, well, we ran one, and it was almost kind of a complete disaster.
that was pretty bad against
Gilman.
Gilman.
All right, we'll take a short break. Back in a moment on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And we're real people having a real conversation, too, about Macks football. Mark Halverson with Seth Smiskey. We're in the booth staying warm. Grant Smiskey's trying to stay warm there down on the field, and he's closer to the action here in the final 15 seconds after that timeout. Schradel, the freshman quarterback from the pistol, intercepted by the Macks. Down the side, there's Molton, and he's going to get it all the way close to the red zone. Dawson Molton on the interception.
Yeah, I don't think he saw Dawson on that. It really didn't look like he did, and Dawson just able to jump the pass.
And that'll do it for the first half. Our score, McDonald 39, Clayton nothing on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Location, it's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
There's nothing like a hot shower on a cold morning. Except when that shower isn't hot. If it's time for a new water heater, call the pros at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Wurzgala installs electric heat pump water heaters that save on energy and provide faster recovery time for hot water. Call for details. Make sure there's plenty of hot water for everyone. Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
All right, WOGO Sports coverage of Macks football here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Macks lead it here 39-0 over Clayton. The Bears get 1 first down before the half with backup quarterback freshman Aiden Schradel. How about Chi High, also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel, where the Cards lead it at halftime at 1 seed Waunakee, 14-7. Guys, the Cards are 4-5. Waunakee hasn't lost. They're 9-0.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
This would be the second straight year they knock off the 1 seed.
Yeah. Who was it they beat last year? I can't remember who it was. But
Middleton, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you had a point there, though, Grant, in terms of the double wing. I mean, Chuck Rakovich, he's a Hall of Fame high school coach, and, he's stuck with this, but people not familiar, and you get outside of the area, you play somebody around here in the conference, they may have seen this. Obviously, they have over the years with Chuck, but hey, 14-7 at the half, still got another 24 minutes in regulation, right?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of spread and not as much, ground and pound football. So Chi High's just going to hit you in the mouth again and again. So if you're not used to it, that's pretty grueling on your body.
And if in fact Waunakee Seth has a preferred Badger walk-on, but he's a pass rushing specialist. Well, if you're running in the double wing, that's
it kind of takes him out of the game.
Micah Parsons, may be better at the run than some people give him credit for, but he's certainly better at rushing the passer.
For sure.
All right, well, halftime, 39-0. We'll get to it in a moment, but my apologies. I should have known because my coworker Caleb Swenson always blows your expectations out of the water, and it's not just one side of live copy, but if I look at the backside, of course we've still got the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. So hopefully you've got all your tabulation going on, and we'll figure that out here. But hey, Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. And we got to say our favorite is going to have to be, because Bruce Melson's been taking care of us with the sausage and the cheese and the crackers. So River Country Co-op, proud to support our community. Download the River Country Co-op app for savings, and remember to gas up at the River Country Co-op Spirit Pump on River Street in Chippewa Falls, where a percentage of every sale goes toward McDonald Athletics. Isn't that great?
That is pretty cool, yep.
All right, so I wanted to just continue a little bit. We'll get to the recap of the scoring. I've got highlights ahead here on WOGO, but what about what we were saying? And Grant, you're still with us?
1 second. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, and so just that idea about, okay, you can only play the schedule in front of you. I mean, you were talking about some of the things, haven't had to do the 2-minute drill and things like that, but it is what it is. And as you said, Seth, when we were off air, Clayton's 8-2, and yet McDonald leading them 39-0 at halftime. So all you can do is play your schedule, right?
Yeah, and you just kind of got to get better at what you can, get better at what you can control, make sure everybody's doing their job, and outside of that, stay healthy.
Right. And so, again, and the sting of a loss was tasted. I think that can be, they talk about a good loss. I mean, you would have liked to beat Gilman. You didn't. You got an early lead, couldn't hold it. But, again, Flambeau beat Bruce 46-0 to get to tonight's game, hosting Frederick, the 4 seed, who won 65-0 over Newman Catholic. Unfortunately for 8-player, I think we like the idea of, okay, you can help keep football something alive at schools, and yet there's too many of these lopsided scores.
Yeah, and my neighbor, he's actually from Prentice, and Prentice and Rib Lake were combined, and then they split, and Prentice was playing Flambeau, and I think, Rib Lake canceled the day of the game, so they called Prentice. Prentice walked out at halftime.
Wow.
Because it was
rough.
just, so there is a lot of that.
It is.
There is.
But I think with the WIAA, they put more teams in and this year, and so trying to do what they can. It is. Obviously, we love the sport. What about the plans at McDonald? I mean, every indication is, as I talked to Bryce, the AD, the plan for 11-player next year. And you were telling me, Seth, you already knew that Regis they play them week 1.
That is what I've heard, and I'm pretty sure that's what is.
Yeah.
So Regis is a very, very dominant Division 6 football program.
And so McDonald returning would be a D6.
No, I believe we'd be
D7.
D7, but
just
that
so
was
happens
just a non-conference game, another Catholic
Well,
school.
don't you think it'll be just a friendly game amongst some Catholic high schools?
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
I do have a nephew that down there that plays at Regis. He's a junior, and But but that.
So there's a Smiskey at Regis too?
There is.
You guys are everywhere. All right, yeah.
That conference, though, is interesting to watch because you got on the same side, it's Regis, Mondovi, Fall Creek.
Mm-hmm.
So some good competition there.
Absolutely. Anyhow, the winner of this one meets the winner of Flambeau and Frederick next Friday night, Halloween at 7 o'clock. We'd have it for you, 6:35 the pregame. Here, one way or another on WOGO Sports YouTube, whether or on radio would depend on what is the result for Chi High, and we hope that Chi High can go on to victory in level 2 action for sure next week in 11-player football. Bottom of the bracket, Lena St. Thomas Aquinas taking on Athens. Lena St. Thomas Aquinas is the 1 seed, and then also the 2 seed Wabino Leona is taking on number 2 seed Valley Christian of Oshkosh. We'll come back.
Yeah.
Recap.
I was going to say, we don't know a lot about those teams. You just don't know what you're going to run into.
It was the Dawson Molton show in the first half with 5 touchdowns, and then he capped it off with an interception. We'll get to some of those highlights when we come back on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Maurer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
At halftime, our score, McDonald 39 and Clayton nothing. In that first half, Dawson Molton 208 yards and 5 touchdowns, as well as an interception. Here's some of the highlights.
Eli was not going out of bounds there. Every yard counts. So, but yeah, so that running back, they got him listed at 255 pounds.
That
fits what we're looking at out there.
And he is a junior. And how big is he? How tall?
Let's see here, 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11". Second and 7 for the Macks. 5:15 to go here in this first quarter. McDonald up 7-0 on the drive. I formation. Cale Holm rolling to his right. He'll look. He's got his receiver. Ryan Smiskey tackled inside the 10. Another McDonald first down. Second down and goal for the Macks from the 6-yard line. Smiskey off to the left side. Luke Anderson to the right. Cale Holm under center. Eli step and Molton behind him. I formation. Then Eli off to the left, pitch out to Molton to the far side. He's going to dash for the end zone and get in there. Touchdown, and the Macks lead at 13-zip. On the season. All right, so third and short for McDonald. We'll call it third and a long one. The handoff up the middle, and pounding his way is Eli Stepp, and he's going to get a McDonald first down.
It's fun to watch, especially a rookie play like that.
Well, they know about the running back shelf life. It's in their 20s. And Dawson Molton off to the races. He's going to take it to the house. 61 yards, and Dawson Molton's second score of the game, and the Macks lead at 19-0.
Put another guy in the box.
All right, 2nd and 9 now for Cale Holm and company. And faking, and then the handoff. Eli Stepp, the 45 midfield. He's going to go into the secondary, and he's going to knock down at the 34-yard line. So a great run for Eli of 25 yards.
To run any play we've ran all night and get the first down. So.
All right, I formation behind Holm. And he'll roll to his right, looking down the field. He's got his receiver, and there's the catch. Touchdown for Luke Anderson, and the Macks lead at 25-0. So the handoff up the middle. Dawson Molton, his 4th touchdown of the night. Molton takes it in from 6 yards out, and the Macks go up 32-0.
Get him up there in no time.
Cale home on the handoff. Dawson Molton, the 40, the 35, the 30. He's going to break it. He's into the secondary. He's going to go all the way. Dawson Molton, touchdown. And the Macks now lead at 38-0 with 3:01 to go in the first half. And here in the final 15 seconds after that timeout, Schradel, the freshman quarterback from the pistol, intercepted by the Macks. Down the side, there's Molton, and he's going to get it all the way close to the red zone. Dawson Molton on the interception. So it was kind of the Dawson Molton show. There were other guys who did things, obviously tackling, and the Mac defense stellar, not only shutting out Clayton, but holding the Bears just that one first down late in the half, 39-0. The result will have a running clock to start the second half. But let me get, again, Seth, your thoughts here heading into the second half, and then Grant, you as well.
Our defense up front has just been stout, and they have they're not able to run anything against us, and 5 touchdowns for Dawson, that kind of says it all right there.
Yep. Grant, your thoughts recapping the first half, looking ahead to the second half?
I'm just glad we didn't come out flat. I'm glad we took it to them right away, and the rest of the game we just got to stay healthy and make sure everybody's good for next week.
Absolutely, right. Desi and Matthews not in action tonight with a back issue, so again, you get another 165 hours from the end of this one until next week's game. And so, yeah, absolutely. Everybody stay healthy. May call on the reserves. We'll see what that looks like. We're back in a moment on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
I'm Jack Strand, and I've partnered with the Czech Law Office. As a quarterback for Bloomer and now at a Division II college, I have learned the importance of having a solid team on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that Attorney Czech brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around 25 years ago. Community has been a big part of that process, and Attorney Czech served as president of both the YMCA board as well as the school board. The Czech law firm motto has always been teamwork. Don't hesitate to join our team.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Macks football here, getting ready to start the third quarter, and Clayton. And there's the onside kick, and Dane Munn kicked it from the 40. It went across midfield. The Macks recover it.
That was close.
That was a good job. I mean, I've never seen a kicker, do that and then be the one who's that close to recovering.
Just the way he was able, it didn't bounce or hop or anything. It just slid across the turf. And
did we get the Mac who recovered it? I don't know.
So they talked about that a little bit. They thought that might happen.
Okay.
We sent up there couple of the hands.
All right, from the 46-yard line now. McDonald 54 yards from Paydirt. Pack to pass, and it's Cale home. He'll rifle it over the middle. Luke Anderson's going to catch it on the far side. He's going to shake free from the defender, get inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. And an outstanding play for Luke on a 41-yard pass play.
It was outstanding. It was kind of a low throw, and good hands by Luke to be able to reel that in and then putting a little move on him. And I almost thought he was going to get away and get the touchdown there.
So right away, a big 41-yard pass play. And how about Cale Home? He's 4 for 4 today. through the air, and 3 of those balls to Luke Anderson.
Luke's really come on as the seasons has progressed.
Yeah.
He's got a big body. I mean, he's a big kid, and he runs like the wind, so definitely a weapon.
Yeah, for sure. And inside of 10.5 to go, running clock here for the Macks, and Cale Holm going to hand it off. Dawson Molton going in for his 6th touchdown of this game from 13 yards out, and the Macks lead it by a score of 45-0.
Yeah, just they've been vulnerable on the outside all night, pretty much. So Dawson just, if he can get that corner, there's daylight for miles.
Yeah, and the clock stops at 10:20 to go, third quarter. But the big thing here, too, I mean, you didn't want to have a situation, right, in terms of morale. I mean, the game seems to not really be in doubt, but you don't have, all of a sudden, the running clock stopped, or, there's different goals to set, and as reserves get in, that could be more challenging, keeping the shutout going. We'll see what happens. WOGO Sports Macks up with the extra point good. They lead it now 46-0. Was it good?
It was no good.
It was no good. All right, well, look good to me. Back in a moment down WOGO Sports.
Rely on Grace Home Respiratory when you need your home medical supplies and equipment. With 24-hour on-call service, Grace Home Respiratory has dedicated, experienced staff to help you when you need it most, improving your quality of life, and now offering free shipping directly to your home. Call Grace Home Respiratory, your local connection for home medical equipment, service, and supplies. 715-832-RESP. Online at ghr-ec.com.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. River Country Co-op.
All right, it is 45-0 lead. Again, the Macks, a big pass play. Cale Holm to Luke Anderson. You had said at some point, Seth, and there it was here, to just kind of nice to have that confidence going to next week's level 3 game in terms of the pass element of the game for McDonald.
Speaking of level 3, I just heard that Frederick is up 12-8 right now.
Huh.
Really?
And it is the third quarter. I know they had halftime, so it's the third quarter right now.
That's interesting. Again, I don't know much. I mean, just Flambeau, Jimmy Leonard obviously always comes to your mind.
Yep.
But, and actually, as I look at it, I mean, Flambeau is the 1 seed in the game's at Flambeau. So how about that? The 4 seed Frederick with the lead there. Thanks for that update, Grant. And again, the running clock, and Schradel stays in there, and there's the pass out to the near side. So again, Dane Munn may be done quarterbacking. We had him 0 for 4 on the night, and here's a completion out to number 14, Isaiah Giblin. And Giblin, his second catch of the night, gets them to the not much of a gain, actually. The 28-yard line. I guess they started at the 26. So we'll call it a gain of 2.
Yeah, in a pass like that, they're just looking to turn upfield and make a move and get past the first defender, and Isaac playing that very well.
All right, second and long, and there's the completion over the middle, and they're going to find Dane Munn. And so, again, Munn, a very talented athlete, and Schradel, just a freshman, but they need to throw. They're down 45-0, and they are now, and that is the 4th catch of the game for Dane Munn since Schradel came in, and completing that from the 28 out to the 37, a gain of 9. I guess the previous completion was pretty much for no gain. So,
yeah, I think they're probably going to let Eli just start blitzing at will if they show pass here.
Yep, and so Munn 4 catches for 25 yards now, and 3rd and short, and there's one off on the right side to Dane Munn, and he's going to get the first down. Well, one good thing of this for the Macks is I think if there was, they've been so stout against the run, and if they need to face a team with the air attack, why not get some game practice against that, right?
Yeah, for sure. Now, does Siren and Clayton, are they in the same conference?
They have been. I don't know if there was any realignment, but last year they were.
Okay.
I think they are, yeah. And now Schradel's pass is deflected for the second time tonight, and the Macks chase after it, but it's an incomplete pass.
Is that Bussy again? I didn't see.
I did not see.
Yeah, I think
it might have been Ryan too, but yeah, let me tell you, it's later we'll have the Kelm Law
It was
Firm
Mason that blocked that.
Defensive Player of the Game, so stick around for that. Also, Stelter Incorporated, a legacy of the highest quality and longest-lasting concrete for 3 generations. Stelter Incorporated has been turning dreams into reality and is always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. All right, so from the 38-yard line for Clayton, 2nd and 10, closing in on 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Schradel, the freshman on the far side, gets a short completion, and so he's racking up some short completions. And again, they've gotten a couple of first downs here as well.
Yeah, they're starting to move the ball, and it's a good plan of attack.
Richard Crows, the head coach, saying, all right, we got to do something. And, you know, down 45-0, I mean, with an option quarterback, that just isn't necessarily the plan anymore. And so that was not Munn that time. I believe that was back to Giblin again on that last completion, a gain of 5. And now Schradel, the long ball, and Munn turns incomplete with Luke Anderson on the coverage.
Looked like even if he would have caught it, it would have been out of bounds. But
so an incomplete pass, but the clock continues to run as we close in on 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. So things are going to fly now. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Grant, keep us up to date on Flambeau and Frederick. You're saying third quarter, Frederick 12, Flambeau 8.
That was the most recent.
Yeah. Okay. Now from the 43-yard line, make it 4th and 5 for Schradel and company. Schradel, the freshman, has a completion. I think he did not get the first down, though. He's referees indicating it's close, but that would not be a first down, a gain of about 4 to Dane Munn on the far sideline.
yeah, that is what I saw. Is they did not get the first down there.
The first down, McDonald's going to take over, and it was not Dane Munn. It was number 29 was the receiver, Carson Yeski, a sophomore. So Yeski making his first catch of the night. 29 Yeski, who gained 4. So the Macks will take over, leading at 45-0. Running clock now at inside of 5 minutes to go. Still the first teamers, although I saw Bogus is playing some catch. Cale Holmes, almost intercepted. And that was number 14, Isaiah Giblin, who couldn't hold on. Grant, what'd you see there?
So they have a couple linebackers that kind of stick in they're kind of over 2 of the guards, and then once the ball is snapped and they see it's passed, they kind of drop back a little bit. So I think pre-snap they were up a little closer to the line, and then post-snap they backed up.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Cale didn't see him. He just saw Ryan one-on-one.
Well, he had been 4 for 4, a perfect 4 for 4 before that. Now, 2nd and 10 for the Macks into Clayton territory. Holmes going to throw the home run ball. He's got Luke Anderson out there for the catch and the touchdown. The Macks go on top 51-0.
Another nice ball by Cale there, but Luke he had 3 yards on him.
Yeah.
So just easy pitch and catch there.
But it is something, don't you say? I mean, in a game situation, you can practice that, but I mean, there is coverage, and it's good to develop the confidence of that for level 3 next week, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So Luke, a couple of long balls. The other one was just a big gainer. That was a touchdown for Luke, his 2nd of the night. The ball is down, the boot is up, and it is good. And the Macks go on top 52-0 on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
Freeze Financial Group, we work with clients to understand their life goals by helping build a definable and measurable path towards financial freedom. Our mission is to help make lives better, clients, team, and community by optimizing true wealth. We are proud to support the McDonald football team. Go Macks! Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Freeze Financial Group is not a broker-dealer and is independent of RJFS. Investment advisory services offered through Raymond James Financial Services Advisors, Inc.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Macks football on WOGO Sports YouTube channel, and update 21-14 Chi-High. So Wanakee and Chi-High going back and forth. Can the Cards in their double wing pull off a win on the road over a 1 seed for a second straight year? That is also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel, so check that out tonight if you want to step away from our 52-0 shellacking. To the 33-yard line now, Clayton 67 yards from pay dirt. And our coverage tonight brought to you in part by the good folks at Nicolet Bank. Visit your local Nicolet Bank team in Eau Claire or Lake Hallie and anytime at NicoletBank.com. Go Macks from Nicolet Bank.
What do you think, Grant? You think we're going to try leaving that goose egg up there and keeping the starters in for a while longer, or are we slowly going to start pulling them out?
If I were coach, I really wouldn't care about the goose much. I kind of want to get these guys out of here if I were him.
Yeah. All right, so from the 31 or 32-yard line now, inside of 320, Schradel, the freshman quarterback, over the middle, incomplete, intending the pass for number 5, Brody Curtis, the junior. Compassion and kindness in the moments you need it most. Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service in Chippewa Falls. Learn more at petersonvolker.com. That's petersonvolker.com.
So Flambeau went down and scored. I'm not sure if they got the 2-point, but I know they scored a touchdown. Frederick was on the drive, and they threw a pick with 9 minutes left in the third, and Frederick just threw a pick in Flambeau territory.
There you go. So the number 1 seed and home team, Flambeau, out on top. Isn't it the Flambeau Falcons? Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of a somewhat or interesting story was our 7th and 8th grade team was supposed to play them the end of the season, and they canceled on us because they said they didn't think they wanted their 7th and 8th graders playing longer than their varsity, and we're like, so you don't think they make the playoffs or what? And then they're the number 1 seeds. So.
Interesting. Well, I'm sorry you didn't get that game in.
No,
all right, 3rd and 6 from the 37 for Clayton. Schradel rolling to his left, over the middle, incomplete, and the flags are thrown all over and Isaac Crawford, and now he's hobbling around there. Isaac's aggravated foot, and that's why he's not kicking tonight, and he re-aggravated that injury as Eli Stepp going over. And
yeah, Isaac's going to be done for the night.
Yeah.
But no, sad that they canceled, but after the shellacking we took the game before, it was maybe okay.
Okay, all right. So what did you guys finish?
We finished, I believe we were 3-2.
Okay, and you and your brother Drew coaching there?
We do, yep. Yeah, it was fun. It's been around those kids for quite a long time, and the 7th graders, I met a lot of new 8th graders, and just some good kids, and they matured a little bit, and it was a fun group to be around.
Isaac's laying on one of the benches over here. 15-yard penalty in the pass interference. That ups the max to 30 yards in penalties on the night, and yet another first down. They've had a few here for Clayton on the evening, and the running clock to 1:25 into McDonald territory at the 49-yard line, and incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 here for Clayton. As McDonald dominating. Again, I didn't go back. I was kind of relying on my memory that Dane Munn had got hurt in game 1. And I know you guys were here with me. We did it in the 2nd week of the season as the quick pass is off here on the left side to Alex Young. And the defense converging on him as we again remember the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. I think there was one time this year that we did say the team. But by and large, and I think that others like Eli Stepp has stood out on multiple occasions, hasn't he?
Yeah. Eli just his speed and aggressiveness, and he's a good-sized kid too. He's he definitely plays at a different level. And, you know, just that play right there. Mason Bussey was in on that tackle too, Grant.
Well,
showing some speed to get out there and get in there.
We've called Mason's name a number of times tonight, and now running to the line of scrimmage, Schradel, the freshman. Again, he is tall for a freshman. And there's a near interception. Luke Anderson then nearly caught by the receiver on the ground, and he couldn't haul it in either. And an incomplete pass for the freshman Schradel, but because we have the running clock, it keeps moving. And we come to the end of the third quarter with our score. McDonald adding 2 more touchdowns and an extra point, leading it 52-0 on WOGO Sports. This is Macks football here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Not on Facebook.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Location, it's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
All right, the fourth quarter we go. 12 minutes with a running clock. A couple of highlights from that. A lot of the highlights, though, in the first half, obviously. Dawson Molton got a 6th touchdown earlier, and then Luke Anderson with a touchdown catch. And there's an interception for Eli Stepp at the 35, the 40. Midfield, Eli running to the far side, still going, the 40, the 35, the 30. The guy's got serious speed. Eli Stepp all the way, touchdown! A 65-yard interception return, and the Macks go up 58-0.
That was impressive. That was impressive. Eli just, I mean, he literally started from one side of the field, ran all the way across to the other side, and then cut back in for the touchdown.
That was impressive. That was a long run, and his speed, his power, his determination, I mean, wow.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play there.
Yeah, the quarterback kind of telegraphed that throw, and Eli read it perfectly.
Wow. So it's been a rough night for Clayton as they go around 58-0, and Cale Holmes boot off the crossbar, and now they threw flags after that though. Not sure why. We'll keep it here for a moment. 58-0.
It's going to be too many men on the field on Clayton.
Okay.
You know, and kind of like to see like McDonald go for 2 here, just to.
When you're up 58-0, though.
Well, just
because
a little practice.
Because it'll be a little closer.
Because we only make about half of our.
Right, I know. No, that
points.
is a flaw. I mean, as you're in a close game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could definitely make a difference.
And that's where, obviously, I mean, since the Gilman loss, you know that you measure yourself versus them every time you're going out there.
Absolutely.
What did you see from Gilman?
They were some tough dudes, and they brought it, you know, and they didn't get down at all. I mean, we went up on them 12-0 because we didn't make some extra points.
All right, they're just saying.
Oi.
All right, so the point after no good. We'll take a break, back in a moment. WOGO Sports, Macks Football.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
Yeah, that Gilman game, that was another play where first play from scrimmage, Dawson went down and scored.
Yeah.
But you know, once they got things going, it kind of seemed like they knew where our plays were going more than we did. So they definitely know us.
And Robin Rosemeyer, awesome coach. So.
Yep, they watched some film. They put the work in, and you could definitely tell.
At Chippewa Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, their team of highly trained sports medicine, orthopedic surgeons, and athletic trainers will get you back in the game in Altoona and Chippewa Falls with a new clinic and surgery center in Rice Lake.
And Flambeau just had about a 60-yard touchdown run to make it 22-12.
So
all right.
Starting to open things. I'm curious about this Flambeau team.
Yep. That could be a tougher test. We'll see. From the 15 to the 25. And, oh, my, he was down, and then he got hit hard. Is there going to be a flag?
It seemed kind of bang-bang to me.
Okay. It just Colton Meyer put the hit on the sophomore. I'm saying he was down on his knees, and then Colton hit him.
Yeah.
So. But no flag, so. I got enough to do with broadcasting. I'm not the referee. From the 33-yard line. What do you think, Grant? Would you rather be a coach, broadcaster, or referee?
Okay, definitely not a referee.
Okay.
I think I would. Coaching would be fun, and I really love the game. I like being a student of the game. So I think I could coach, and broadcasting's really fun too. So it'd be either coaching or broadcasting.
I hear I'm doing these ads for the WIAA about reffing, but I'm like, broadcasting's a pretty good gig.
I got it. Hey,
as it is.
Hey, I got it.
All right, we got Smiskey doing something down there. Brody Curtis with the handoff and a gain of 4. As again, we've got a running clock. His third carry for 12 yards in the night. I think we're going to start to see some of these McDonald subs in here in the fourth quarter. And there's a loose ball, and the Macks come up with it. Fumble on the handoff, and diving in there to get it for McDonald was number 11, Clayton Booz, the senior.
Yeah, the wheels really, I mean, they were off, but now they're really.
Right. And again, I don't know, when you remember back, I didn't go back and carefully check. I just, in my mind, I thought, to have it be 66-0 and Clayton to go 8-2, I just thought, well, Munn must have been hurt, but.
He got hurt during that game.
Yeah. But still.
I think the game was well in hand before he got hurt.
You're right. And ultimately, I mean, tonight we see he was healthy, he's been healthy, he's out there, it's no difference, so.
Yep, so I would think, this is.
And
like
I
see second group out there.
Isaac Crawford is kind of waving maybe for some maybe family attention to join. He's on the bench and still his left foot seems to be the issue that he's got, and so that's unfortunate for him. Now that's not his kicking foot, but obviously we saw him pull up lame on that particular pass play where he got called for the pass interference. So he was out there, and you can understand that the spirit of an athlete is, I want to play, right?
Oh, for sure.
But we knew his injury was bad enough that he wasn't able to kick necessarily tonight. So, all right, so the Mac taking over with Bogus taking over at quarterback.
Looks like Bogus. Noah's out there at fullback. Is that Christofferson? I'm thinking.
But we know, in talking to Coach Crows, he was impressed with the secondary players, that the second string players that the Macks had. And there's the handoff to Christofferson after there'd been a 5-yard penalty against McDonald, and so it was 1st and 15.
I think Isaac, he said that he thinks he sprained his ankle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we got a very good second group, and then you're going, and the defense is already worn down the way it is, so you throw a pretty talented second group at them,
and as the second group, you're saying we want them to try. I mean, they're out there, right?
For sure.
You have to keep
they
going.
Want to score. Yep.
Running clock at 8:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Max up. Chai still leads 21-20. Wanakee has just scored their extra point to try to tie it. Also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Christofferson around the right. The 25, inside the 25, so all the way for a first down on the run from the 38-yard line initially, and a gain of 14 or 15 on the play. And McDonald getting unofficially their 9th first down of the night to the 23-yard line. So Christofferson, 2 carries for 20 yards, and might as well tell you that's another McDonald first down brought to you by Ashley Construction, your first choice for a custom home. Learn more at ashleyconstruction.co, ashleyconstruction.co. Bogus, the handoff up the middle and pounding away with the fullback for a short gain on the play.
And that's just a testament to how many big
Noah
plays
Smiskey, yeah.
How many big plays we've had when you got 58 points on the board and only 9 first downs.
Yeah, right. There have been. And, it's had an interception return for a touchdown, so.
Yep.
And again, it's very incredibly possible that there's ones I didn't mark, but.
No, not you, Mark.
Oh, yes. All right, a gain of 3 for Noah Smiskey, 2nd down and 7 for the Macks with the receiver in motion, Christofferson. And they'll hand it off to Smiskey again and lose yardage on that play, and the gang tackling from Clayton getting in after him that time, including 64 Cooper Flanagan.
Play just was a little slow in development there.
So still outside of the red zone and inside of 6.5 to go. So you get that running clock and that sand goes through the hourglass in a big fat hurry. As Macks step up to the line, 3rd down and 9 from the 22. And the handoff, Christofferson, and he's going to get corralled at about no gain as well.
Yeah, getting back to the subs that have come in and they still want to score. And I guess as a coach, the only thing you can really do is just adjust the play calling and get a little more conservative.
So that apparently was 4th down, and the Macks give it up on downs at the 20-yard line. So Clayton now with that running clock, 5:38 to go. And by the way, Chi-Hi and Wanakee tied at 21 in the 4th quarter of that one. Division I, level 1 football action. And a run on the far side for Clayton going to Brody Curtis, the junior, out to about the 24-yard line, 25. So again, some of the second-string players in here defensively.
Yeah.
Any names we want to acknowledge here?
I don't think there is a starter on the field.
Yep. I see Ben Wicken, the junior defensive lineman. So again, our second-string secondary has been tested at times. We'll see if but now Clayton is just running the ball.
Yeah.
They've gone back. They really had a stretch where they were trying to throw. They did not score earlier or in this game, and that runner took a hit pretty good. The Macks solid defense, Carson Yeski with the handoff.
Yep, Flashinsky in on there. Flashinsky, he got a lot of playing time last week just because Mason and Ryan didn't play a lot of defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he had a good game last week.
Nick's made a couple nice tackles on special teams as well today.
Clock ticking inside of 4.5 minutes to go. Running clock just continuing to wind down in this 58-0 affair. The Macks looking to do pretty much close to what they did. Not a lot difference. I mean, I tried to make the case that maybe it would be different, and Seth wasn't having any of it in the pregame.
Stomped all over it.
He just said, Mark, you're blowing smoke around me. And Stradel on the far side, his completion out there and out to the 34-yard line, getting it to Isaiah Giblin, and Giblin his 4th catch of the night.
One thing I was going to touch on is Grant Sokup this year just kind of flipped the page from last year. Just aggressive, and he's really made a difference this year. And stepping in for Caleb Leet, and Caleb's had a lot of issues with injuries. He's had some back issues and stuff, and I think he's just allowed Caleb to hit the postseason healthy.
Yeah.
Caleb does make a difference when he is out there.
And that's been huge for sure. And there's the handoff to Curtis. Curtis going for 1. And the clock now ticking toward 3 minutes. I mean, it's by the running clock. I mean, it really goes in a hurry. Now, Grant, you talked, I think if I remember right, you said in the past you always hated the running clock because you wanted to play as much as you could.
Yeah, I hated it. Well, I mean, I liked it when I wasn't playing anymore. But when I was still in the game.
Oh, there's a near interception by the Macks on the far side, and almost.
Yeah, who was that?
It looks like.
I think that was Vonell Bovey.
Okay.
Yeah, Vonell Bovey, the sophomore defensive back, almost coming up with a diving interception. And now, was that completed?
That was a catch.
Oh, okay. So Vonell didn't come up with it, but the receiver did for about a 7-yard gain to the 42. And creates a 3rd down and 3 from the 42. Schradel, the freshman quarterback, is going to throw a high arching pass down the sideline, incomplete, intending that one for number 2, Alex Young, and now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had plenty of time there to throw the ball.
Yeah. He's got a good frame. I mean, you got to say, the Clayton team of the future, I think, is probably going to be a much more of a passing team. He's not the runner at all that Dane is.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, too.
Yeah. But he is, he's just a freshman, so. Grant, you know what that is, to be the freshman who's the starting quarterback. So.
Yeah, it's fun, but a little scary at times.
Schrader's going to throw it into double coverage and dropped, and then a flag is thrown.
That's a pretty ticky-tacky call.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see that. I saw a drop. It looked like it definitely went right through his hands.
And the clock continuing to go here. At the minute 20, just 80 seconds left. And so it is every indication is Clayton is going to get shut out here. They've got the flag, and now they'll take the time to assess it. And boy, I tell you, he was in double coverage, and it hit him.
Yes.
And then he dropped it.
Noah actually hit that ball with his hand.
It almost seemed like if he would have caught it, the flag would have stayed in the pocket. But he didn't, so the flag came off.
So the Macks do get 2 pass interference calls here in this second half. Inside of 50 seconds left, so maybe a couple plays for Clayton, that's it. They got shut out 66-0 in week 2 here at Dorais. They come back for a 58-0 shellacking, and it's the postseason level 2 of 8-player, and just not to be for Richard Crowe's team tonight. And there's a good solid tackle by it looked like Noah Smiskey on the far side.
Yeah, that looked really good. He came flying in.
You Smiskies eat, drink, and sleep football, don't you? My goodness.
It is the most awesome game.
And that is going to do it. The final 10 seconds. I think we're done. I think we've seen our last play. 58-0. The Macks take it. We're back in 3 minutes of the postgame on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Football.
There's nothing like a hot shower on a cold morning. Except when that shower isn't hot. If it's time for a new water heater, call the pros at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Wurzgala installs electric heat pump water heaters that save on energy and provide faster recovery time for hot water. Call for details. Make sure there's plenty of hot water for everyone. Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
All right, time for the Postgame show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. The Macks are down there meeting with the coaches. Coaches Maloney's, obviously, 58-0, they took care of business, Seth.
Yeah, they looked really good tonight. Other than some missed extra points, they were clicking tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hey, plumbing or heating and cooling emergencies, they don't take days off, and that's why Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating is available 24/7, serving the Chippewa Valley and surrounding areas since 1969. Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating, call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com. And shortly later on, after Grant talks to head coach Mark Maloney, we'll have the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. Seth is doing his tabulating.
This is a tough one.
It is a tough one tonight.
I don't know. I still haven't decided.
You may have to confer with Grant. I'm not sure, but
I like Eli tonight.
All right. Ooh, there we go. We've got a vote for.
I was typing out a text saying, Grant, what do you think?
Okay.
And now he knows what he thinks. So
All
I
right.
don't have to finish that text.
All right, Grant. Some tough questions for the coach, but Isaac Crawford, speculation of a sprain, I guess, is what Grant was reporting. So Grant is making his way over to Coach Mark Maloney, who I think that Brandon Berg kind of shook free from you, Grant, and somehow he got to him. What's happening there?
When I was talking...
Oh, no, Brandon Berg's behind you. Okay, you can go get the coach. He's talking to somebody. Maybe that's the Leader Telegram report.
I don't even see him. Oh, he's behind. Okay.
He's on the other side. All right, so we're directing Grant. In the meantime, we'll tell you that... I thought I had something else to tell you. I've told you a lot of things here tonight. The Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game coming up. Here at the Postgame show for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. High school volleyball tomorrow night. We'll have a doubleheader of that as it's McDonell taking on Catholic Central from Marshfield. And also... it's Chi High across the street taking on New Richmond, a team they beat just 9 days ago as of tomorrow. But here's Grant Smiskey with Coach Maloney. Go ahead.
All right, Coach. Obviously, pretty big win. What did you like tonight?
We knew got better, putting that big guy in the backfield. 7, just a great athlete. And then kind of switched up us, that I didn't quite pick up on the film where they put 17 out at a wide receiver spot. But, when it comes down to the playoffs and it's one and done type thing, that you're going to try and whatever you can, out of your team. So they did a nice job there switching people up. But, again, our defense did a nice job tonight.
Do you see are you guys changing anything up, maybe going for 2 a little bit? Anything going to be different next week?
I'm hoping not, but, if we need to, we need to. I don't know. Some of them snaps coming back on was a little tougher, but if we need to start going for 2, we might need to do that later on. I have no idea who we got next week, but
give them an update, Grant.
I'm assuming it'll be. Yeah, so we'll travel a little bit and go get them. Yeah, exactly. So.
I also have a bunch of trick plays. If you need any trick plays, you got my phone number. I'd love to come to practice and run through some trick plays with you.
I'm sure you do.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, so Grant Smiskey on the field with head coach Mark Maloney and the team having their picture taken after the...
Mark. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Luke wanted to say hi, but he's got to take a picture.
Oh, all right. Very good. Well, we'll see if we can catch a player interview or 2 along the way here. during the post-class
I'll
postgame
grab
show.
you. I'll grab you a player. I'll grab you a player.
I'm sure you will.
No.
All right, well, let's decide. Time for the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by attorney Kerry Kelm. For the best defense off the field, contact Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls, 715-210-8699. Seth, we heard Grant's vote. How about it?
Yeah, I don't think you can argue with that. I really don't. Eli is just such a difference maker when he's out there, and a player like Munn might, without Eli out there, it might. I don't know if things would have looked that much different, but he's just such a difference maker. His speed is incredible.
And he had a 65-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Yep. He's all over the place.
Right.
He's all over the place. So, and I know he's been defensive player of the game quite a few times this year, but it's just he's everywhere. It seems like in any series we might call his name, 3-4 times. It's just
right.
It's just the way it is.
All right, congratulations to Eli Stepp, the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game here on WOGO in our post-game show. And Grant, I'm not seeing you. You got some players. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. Right now I have Eli Stepp. Eli, you were the defensive player of the game today. I voted for you. But yeah, we decided on you. We have Luke Anderson. Eli, how's team meal this week?
Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. We had mashed potatoes with gravy, like chicken, and then they made like pumpkin bars with, what else did they have? Like those chocolate, like marshmallow stuff. They had apple cider. I think that was the first time we had apple cider in a couple years, and I'm telling you that was the most, like, gas. I think it was gas. It was the best thing I had in a long time. So, great team meal, great team meal. Who was it? Was it Ryan's mom?
All right, shout out Mrs. Smisky.
Shout out Mrs. Smisky. She's the best.
Nice.
And Mrs. Qual. And then Luke, how did it feel getting in the end zone twice today?
It felt great, Lately we've been starting to pass the ball more, and it works, Yeah.
All right, thanks, Luke.
All right, there we go on the field. Grant Smisky with Luke Anderson as Chahai comes out on top here on WOGO Sports. And I think this is usually where I let you cut you free because, we pay. It's worked into your contract.
It worked into my contract.
Seth, thanks so much, friend. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
and it sounds like
you.
if picking up on the coach, maybe we don't get a home game. Maybe there's if Flambeau wins, maybe we have to travel, huh?
Yep, sounds like we're probably gonna have to travel, and so yeah. Enjoy this evening and getting home. And
as we were understanding, it was Flambeau 22-12 over Frederick. An update on the Chi-High game. That one's still deadlocked at 21 in the fourth quarter. Also on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel, it looks like Wanakee has the ball and is driving at the present time. So we'll stay on top of that here. We got some highlights to take care of. Seth, you take care. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks. You as well, Mark.
All right, terrific. So thanks to Seth and to Grant for joining us in the broadcast tonight. Again, 6 touchdowns for Dawson Molton. That starts us off with our highlights that we bring to you now here on WOGO in the postgame show. And now the Macks leading at 7-0. 2nd and 7 for the Macks. 5:15 to go here in this first quarter. McDonald up 7-0 on the drive. I formation. Cale Holm rolling to his right. He'll look. He's got his receiver. Ryan Smisky tackled inside the 10. Another McDonald first down. Second down and goal for the Macks from the 6-yard line. Smisky off to the left side. Luke Anderson to the right. Cale Holm under center. Eli Stepp and Molton behind him. I formation. Then Eli off to the left. Pitch out to Molton to the far side. He's going to dash for the end zone and get in there. Touchdown, and the Macks lead at 13-zip. And more highlights coming up, but just making sure we took care of everything we needed to here. And so we continue on with some of the highlights on WOGO's post-class postgame show.
It's fun to watch, especially a rookie play like that.
Well, they know about the running back shelf life. It's in their 20s. And Dawson Molton off to the races. He's going to take it to the house. 61 yards, and Dawson Molton's second score of the game, and the Macks lead at 19-0.
Put another guy in the box.
All right, 2nd and 9 now for Cale Holm and company. And faking, and then the handoff. Eli Stepp, the 45 midfield. He's going to go into the secondary, and he's going to knock down at the 34-yard line. So a great run for Eli of 25 yards. And
to run any play we've ran all night and
Yeah.
get the first down. So.
All right, I formation behind home. And he'll roll to his right, looking down the field. He's got his receiver, and there's the catch. Touchdown for Luke Anderson, and the Macks lead at 25-0. So the handoff up the middle. Dawson Molton, his 4th touchdown of the night. Molton takes it in from 6 yards out, and the Macks go up 32-0.
Get him up there in no time.
Cale home on the handoff. Dawson Molton, the 40, the 35, the 30. He's going to break it. He's into the secondary. He's going to go all the way. Dawson Molton, touchdown. And the Macks now lead at 38-0 with 3:01 to go in the first half. And here in the final 15 seconds after that timeout, Schradel, the freshman quarterback from the pistol, intercepted by the Macks. Down the side, there's Molton, and he's going to get it all the way close to the red zone. Dawson Molton on the interception.
It was outstanding. It was kind of a low throw, and good hands by Luke to be able to reel that in and then putting a little move on him. And I
think for sure. And inside of 10.5 to go, running clock here for the Macks. And Cale Home going to hand it off. Dawson Molton going in for his 6th touchdown of this game from 13 yards out, and the Macks lead it by a score of 45-0. For that, now 2nd and 10 for the Macks into Clayton territory. Holmes going to throw the home run ball. He's got Luke Anderson out there for the catch and the touchdown. The Macks go on top 51-0. Clock. A couple of highlights from that. A lot of the highlights, though, in the first half, obviously. Dawson Molton got a 6th touchdown earlier, and then Luke Anderson with a touchdown catch. And there's an interception for Eli Stepp at the 35, the 40, midfield. Eli running to the far side, still going, the 40, the 35, the 30. The guy's got serious speed. Eli Stepp all the way, touchdown! A 65-yard interception return. The Macks go up 58-0. And that's how the game finishes as we wrap up our highlights here on WOGO as the folks are off here celebrating, congratulating the players on the win as McDonald moves on to level 3 in the 8-player tournament for football. And the level 3 game due to be next Friday night, 7 o'clock. We'd have it for you 6:35 here on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Just some highlights out. Yeah, Dawson Molton, unofficially 221 yards and 6 touchdowns plus an interception tonight. That really stands out. Also, Cale Home tonight, 5 out of 6 through the air, just the 1 incompletion, 2 touchdown passes to Luke Anderson as he had a good night of some 95 yards or so through the air. For Clayton, not able to get in the score column yet for the 2nd time against McDonald this season. They end their season at 8-3. Thanks so much to all of our advertisers making this broadcast possible. For Caleb Swenson for all that he did. Thank you, Grant Smiskey and Seth Smiskey as well. And are you going to, Grant, can we count on you next week? Yes. All right, Grant will be with us next week, and Flambeau may be where we're at. So, again, thanks to Sam Aberley, our very capable video producer who does so much that you're maybe not aware of to make this broadcast possible on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. The update from Wanakee, we see it's still tied at 21 right now in overtime. So make sure you check that out on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. We wish Chi High the best. I'm Mark Halverson. Thanks for joining us. McDonald puts a win in the books as they go to 9-1 on the season, advancing to level 3 8-player action next Friday night. We'll have it for you